We talked about the raids and what played out in Canal Street in Lower Manhattan, right, with these ICE raids. I spoke to public advocate Mamdani Williams this week, who said he wants the next mayor to really focus on the issue, which was illegal street vending. I heard you say you want to pass legislation to decriminalize street vending, but does it actually address the problem of what you're seeing? Criminalizing it, yes, but would those street vendors still be out there, which many New Yorkers see as a nuisance?
So there are 4 pieces of legislation that we have to pass through the city council. And what those 4 pieces would do is not just the decriminalizing of street vending, it would also increase the permits that we give out. Because what we have in this city right now is a system of chaos that the city is aiding and abetting. The city is refusing to issue the permits it's legally allowed to do so. What that does is force vendors to either vend illegally or to pay a middleman upwards of $20,000 for the right to vend. So when that vendor could be paying the city $400, they're instead paying a guy $25,000 just to be able to sell chicken and rice. That's the system that we have in the city. That's what's broken. That's why we have to pass that entire
Right,
pact.
but if you pass that, should those people who are selling counterfeit goods or stolen merchandise, would they be taken into custody? Should they be allowed to do that on the street?
We should be able to actually enforce our rules without having ICE come in and throw people against the
Damn
wall.
right.
I don't even think that this has to be a quality of life concern for the NYPD. I think this more has to do with the bureaucracy of City Hall.
Some elected Congressman Dan Goldman pointed to wanting the police to go ahead and arrest ICE agents who are breaking the law. So would you direct your police commissioner to do so if what played out like we did see this week? And what if police officers did not follow the order?
My focus is on ensuring rule of law in this city, and what we've seen from ICE is that they are a reckless entity, one that cares little for the rule of law and even less for the people they're supposed to serve. And I very much agree with the words that have been shared by other Democratic leaders across this country, including Governor Pritzker, which is the fact that no one is above the law, whether that be these ICE agents or whether that be Donald Trump. Everyone should be held to account for it.
So should the NYPD arrest them if they're breaking the law, the ICE agents?
If anyone is breaking the law, then they should be held to account. That includes ICE agents.
Yeah, why do you see the bus as the main challenge for New Yorker?
Well, I think there are a few things. The first thing is the ridership of the bus is disproportionately working class. And the second thing is that the collection of fare, unlike the subway, it actually impedes the service of the bus. When you are going to use the subway, you'll swipe your MetroCard or your Omni before you get on the train. When you're doing it on the bus, you're doing it as you get on the bus. So when you eliminate fare collection, you make the bus faster because you remove that part of the interaction. The second piece here is that fare collection and assaults on bus operators, we've seen the relationship between those things. And when we eliminated the fare with one bus route in each one of the 5 boroughs, and I won that with Deputy Majority Leader Mike Gianaris, we saw a drop in assaults on bus operators by 38.9%. These are the critical things that bring the bus first and foremost.
All right, Mamdani, I'm giving everybody equal time. It was great to have you here.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
All right.